he goes, this triple threat star seems to turn whatever he touches into gold.
I'm sorry, but you can't be honestly serious right now when you say that.
Yeah, that's right. We're talking about the one and only Justin Timberlake. Born and raised in Tennessee, this multi-talented performer has always had rhythm in his life.
Listen, man, I grew up in Tennessee, so my first musical lessons were given to me by my grandfather on an old Gibson guitar, and he taught me how to fingerpick.
On top of his grandfather's guitar lesson, Justin also joined the church choir to work on his musical development. At the age of 11, Timberlake made his TV appearance on the talent show Star Search. Although he didn't win, Justin's love of performing was only heightened, and just a year later he landed on Disney's Mickey Mouse Club along with fellow future stars Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, and Ryan Gosling. During this time, Timberlake became good friends with Gosling, and the two even lived together for a while. When the show got cancelled back in 1995, Justin and Ryan went their separate ways, both building careers in music and film. Now, many years later, the two have turned into successful artists and are even considered sex symbols. And for those who would like to follow in their footsteps, Justin has some great advice.
David Hasselhoff made a step-by-step video on how to be a sex symbol, and I watched it.
That must have been a pretty useful video, as Justin sure knows how to make the ladies weak at the knees. When he joined boy band NSYNC in 1995, Timberlake's star really began to rise, and they became one of the hottest groups of the 90s. However, as we've seen with most boy bands, success didn't last forever, and after completing their tour in 2002, NSYNC went on an indefinite hiatus. Justin quickly decided to pursue a solo career and released his first album called Justify a few months later. On top of his music career, the Southern star has also found success in acting over the years, and apparently switching between the two professions is easier for him than you would think.
I could tell you more reasons why they're alike than they're different. I know that they seem completely different, but I think there's a huge level of theatrics to my music, and rhythm has a lot to do with acting. So, for instance, those are two ways that I could actually relate the two.
A man with many different interests, Justin also launched a clothing line with one of his childhood friends in 2005, and provided celebrity endorsement for 3 restaurants in the US. You might think having so many cool creative outlets couldn't get any better, but it turns out that even someone who's accomplished as many things as Justin Timberlake can still have big dreams, like directing a movie, for instance.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to direct one day. I've always kind of directed, co-directed my own music videos, because I find that music and moving pictures together is like such a high medium. You can do sort of anything fantastical in that medium. So, it's a really fun place to play.
A household name for over 2 decades now, Justin knows his way around the entertainment business, and it's a pretty good place to meet some beautiful women. Over the years, Timberlake has been linked with all kinds of glamorous ladies like Fergie, Scarlett Johansson, and even Channing Tatum's ex-wife Jenna Dewan, back when she was a dancer for NSYNC. It's hard to keep your relationships private when you're famous, and when talking about Justin's love life, we can't ignore his most buzzworthy romances, of course. Take his adventure with Britney Spears, for example. Back in 1999, the two became one of the most photographed pairs on the planet, but it all ended in tears in 2002 with a very public breakup. His next big relationship came with Cameron Diaz. The couple's time together was dogged by breakup rumors in the press, which finally came true in 2006. Despite their split, Timberlake and Diaz stayed close friends, later teaming up for the comedy Bad Teacher.
You know, we have a good shared sense of humor, and, still love each other, and we have a lot of fun making this movie.
In 2007, Justin started a romance with actress Jessica Biel. After some ups and downs, the handsome couple tied a knot in October 2012 at a resort in Italy, with Timberlake reportedly spending around $6 million on accommodation and transport for all their friends. To bring things full circle, the duo welcomed their first baby together in 2015, a son named Silas. And as of 2020, they have another kid, a boy called Phineas. The multi-talented star has previously joked that perhaps parenting could be the one thing he turned out not to be good at, though we doubt it. Since becoming a father, Justin is a changed man, and even in his career choices, he seems to have made some alterations to his priorities, like getting involved with a kid-friendly project in the form of the animated flick Trolls. Well, it's safe to say that we can't wait to see what choices this multi-talented artist is going to make next.